Come on. Okay, I'll just grab that link. Okay, I'll just grab that link. Okay. Alright, that's coming through to you now, buddy. Cool. Alright. Okay, I'll just put you up against you. Okay, just let me get Mark back on the line, everyone. I say that like we've got actual people watching. Alright, you there?
Yep.
Alright, buddy. So I'm just hooking you up to the mic. Give us a test 1, 2.
Test 1, 2, and you don't stop.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. So we're going to game 3.
Okay. Game 3, Boston Garden. Celtics are down 2-0. 2 blowouts. Let's see what home court advantage gives them, if anything.
That's right.
I expect more of the same.
As you can you see the playoff tree on stream at the moment?
Yep.
Okay, as you can see, Warriors are 2-0 up. Into game 3 we go.
Let's rock it. Get straight into it.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what NBA 2K thinks will happen.
There we go.
I'll just adjust that camera. Oof.
Bang.
See, I really believe Boston are going to have to really use their home crowd for, you know, the motivation and to help them put up the fight.
Well, they're going to have to do something, but I mean, no crowd has ever, or no home court advantage has ever played on the court. So, I mean, you can definitely keep your spirits up, but that'll soon play into your morale if you get blown out on your first home game.
Yeah.
At this stage, they would want to. They'd want to come out firing, because otherwise that crowd's not going to play into it. Because as soon as there is a 15-point or a 10-point lead from the Warriors, the rest is going to be hell.
Yeah.
Morale-wise. So far, they've come out with a bit of fire.
I've already noticed that young Williams is working the boards in this game.
Yeah. We'll see. Is this the guy you're trying to shut down Curry with? This is your guy? Really? This is your guy? See what we do there? We just wait for somebody else to turn up. And we've got 4 options.
What can Jason Tatum do? Down to Horford.
Not a damn thing!
And that's another player that really has to step up is Al Horford. I know he's an older player. Is Al about 37?
37.
Yep. He's a veteran of the league for sure and a great player.
Yeah.
Wow, Williams, did you see that?
You can have it if you want it.
That's what you can expect in the Garden, my friend.
What? We don't even put Wiseman out there, and he doesn't shoot those shots. So, whatever you need. Get your ass whooped. Here's a bit of suck on this while you get your ass whooped.
That's funny.
Wish.
So far in this game, Boston are working those offensive boards.
Yeah.
Which is something that, every team in the league should try to do against Golden State. Golden State being a smaller team, they're built.
Absolutely. There's no way that we should be out rebounding any team.
That's right. Your team is built on speed and movement. So if a team has a size advantage, let's use it.
Yeah.
But what frustrates me about the modern NBA game is size. That they don't seem to value it, and the big man game is no. Where I remember Kobe Bryant. A reporter asked Kobe when he was alive that, what do you think about the big man game? He said he believes for the big man game to come back, there's going to have to be a player like a Shaq to just totally dominate that no team can do anything with, and so they're going to have to then look at trying to get a player to match that large player. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which makes sense.
That's already sort of started, I think, with Giannis.
And Embiid, Joel Embiid as well.
Yeah, and Embiid as well. I think, will we ever see the likes of a Yao Ming or a Shaq? I hope so. Yep. I would love to see it.
Yep.
But, so far the rest of the NBA is still on this
small ball.
Golden State small ball.
Yep.
And shooting. 3 ball.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That is going to fall into the hands of the Golden State Warriors is that the Celtics are going to try and keep up with 3-point attempts. And that's just not how you play the Golden State. You're going to have to play bully ball.
That's right.
And you're going to have to attack paint, and you're going to have to get back in transition, and you're going to have to wear them down that way. You've got to lure them in because we're setting traps and traps and traps, and nobody seems to be seeing it in 4D. Like everybody's playing in 2D.
Yeah.
You set one up, we'll set one up. You run, I'll run with you. We're playing so many different set plays that are off the ball, on the ball, zone, triangle, the whole lot. Everything's in the toolbox, which is
as we spoke about last stream. Your go-to is getting in open space. Constant movement, and that's where Steph and Clay are getting their shots with no one in their face. So Boston are going to have to stick to them like absolute glue. They're going to have to not allow Golden State to get that, the screens. They're going to have to adjust to that and stick to them. And when either Steph or Clay get the ball and are in their shooting motion, there's going to have to be a hand in the face. If there's a hand in the face, you've got a chance. But it's all these bloody open jump shots that Steph and Clay get is where a lot of the points come from. So if they can stick to them, they've got a chance. If they don't, then forget about it.
Yep. Yep. And you can just see that they're going to try and switch on every pick.
Yep.
Instead of rolling with it.
That's right. I think for Boston, where they will be exposed a bit in the middle is Al Horford. He's a slower player. So is he going to be left on an island? And you know, it's going to be interesting to see.
Offensively?
Yeah. So sorry, defensively. So when Al Horford's playing, he would be matching up either against Wiseman. Does Draymond play the middle for you guys at all? Yeah. So both Wiseman, obviously Wiseman's got the young legs. Draymond is a lot more mobile than Al Horford. So that could expose them a bit too.
I think I think so much overinflated kudos has been given to the Celtics defensively.
Why is that? Why do you believe that? Because in my opinion, they are a great defensive team, the best defensive team in the league.
Yeah, okay. But you've not come up against a team with so much firepower and so many options that play a completely different offense.
But I beg to differ because Golden State faced Boston and lost this year.
Yeah, okay. Without Clay, without Steph, and with a banged up Draymond.
Yeah. Was Steph not playing that game? No. Yeah. Well, look. Right now we have a 21-18 game. Boston are doing a better job because in the first two games they got blown out. But this is where money time is, and they need to at least stick to them because, as we've said time and time again, third quarter is Golden State's quarter.
Yep.
Let me just get through this. Yep, here we go. Okay, back in it. Oh, that's not a great shot for Boston.
Down the road. Look, all players. One already inside, ready to play.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm about 5 seconds behind the actual.
Yeah, that's due to the broadcast.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, in real life too, you've always been 5 seconds behind me.
Try not to smell your stinky ass.
And that's what we need to see from Jason. He needs to take it to the rack.
Take it to the rack as much as he wants to. We're going to allow him to do what he wants, but we're going to have faces and fresh faces and fresh legs on him every time. We're going to play three guys against him, and each of them know his weaknesses, and also the rest of the team aren't going to be as substantially offensive as he is. So we'll bring him down to 30%. And he'll still get some numbers, but he won't get more than 30 on a night. He's going to struggle.
Well, this is where Jaylen Brown really needs to be that supporting role for Jason. And
just to be an attacking role, even there's too much emphasis on supporting role. How about you go for a lead role? Like, you need some leaders here. We can depend on at least 3 or 4 players being a leader on any given night. And we just milk it. We milk every option for the right shot.
It's gonna be a real tough series, but yeah, we shall see.
Yes, we will. 7 points so far in the first.
What time is the game tomorrow? Did you see in NBA news, it was reported a couple of days ago, that New Orleans aren't going to guarantee Zion's money?
Yeah, I think that's wise.
It's very wise. I don't blame him. I mean, he's going to get the max contract, but it's not going to be guaranteed.
Yeah. Well, fuck, he's got to prove himself.
Someone needs to sit down with that man and his trainer and get the nutrition in order, because it's ridiculous how big he's blown out to. And how much more so that impacts his health on an injury basis. I don't care how athletic he is. He's a human, and he has joints just like the rest of us, and it's wear and tear. Now, a man that size,
that type of impact,
Oh.
And all things go wrong.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All the things that can go wrong.
Yep. Alright, so we've got the end of the first quarter. Should just be coming up for you.
Yep.
Let me fast forward. We'll have a quick look at the stats. See who is
who's jumping out.
Who's jumping out?
Got to be Clay, most likely.
Okay, so for Boston, we have Tatum on 9 points. We have the young fella Williams on 6 and Jaylen Brown on 4. He's going to have to pick it up. Let's go to Warriors. There you go. As Mr. Chop Chop has called, Clay's out with 15.
Boom.
Let's have a look. Are they all threes? Well, he's 5 for 11 at field goal with field goals, and 5 or 7 on the 3 points. Under that, we have Wiggins and Green. Wiggins with 6 and Green with 3, and Steph Curry with 3. Let's have a quick look at the comparison. Alright, well that's looking a lot better for Boston, because the last 2 games they were shooting around about the 27% mark, so it's a better start. 3-pointers, they're 6 for 10 with hang on, sorry. That's Golden State I'm reading. So, Golden State at 42% field goal, 48% for Boston. Golden State are 6 of 10 at 60% from the 3-point line. Boston are 1 of 3. Free throws, 3 of 3. And it all looks pretty standard for the rest. So, you happy to get into quarter 2, my friend?
Yep, my food's about to be delivered, so just keep running it, and I'll jump out and get my food, and I'll be back within the next 3 to 4 minutes.
All right, buddy. We'll see you soon. So we've got Cook with the ball. Receives the screen from Williams. Nothing going there with the pick and roll. Cook in the middle. Unlucky. Great defense by Brown.
My food's 5 minutes away, so I'll keep on with this.
All right, buddy. Well, welcome back.
Hey.
Again, though, we're not seeing much movement from Boston. It seems to be one-on-one ball. There's no backdoor screens or cuts. And that's something that they really have to work on.
That White is he's quite a good defensive player, but often absolute liability.
Yeah, yeah.
I noticed that in the last series, like he was very similar to the way he's been portrayed in the simulation.
Yeah, yeah.
So he doesn't look offensively.
He's not a threat. I wouldn't call him. Yeah.
Definitely not a threat, but he's also a liability. He's a turnover liability because he's not confident putting the ball on the floor.
No.
So that's a trap that you can expect the Warriors to absolutely exploit.
Yep.
They will be pushing it for him to be within reach of the ball, and then they will clamp down on him and force a turnover.
Yeah. I tell you, in real life, who was a real gun off the bench is Pritchard for Boston. That man can shoot.
Absolutely.
I don't see the simulation using him a lot. Obviously, that might be a setting in the minutes. The game I might have to look at, but the virtual game he's not being utilised. Where in real life, he gets quite a decent amount of minutes.
Yeah.
But we've got a 5-point game on our hands here. Now again, it's just stagnated. We've got a little bit of movement there, but then it just stops. It's not free flowing, and we get a shit shot like that, which you'll see in about a second.
In the real game, Golden State Warriors are going to have to really watch how much they pressure for the ball offensively, so as not to cause too many turnovers in the way of fouls.
Yep.
Because if the Celtics play this really properly, they will be trying to get more fouls than points just to put the offense in a real target zone.
But see, that's one thing Memphis did against you guys, was force you guys into a lot of turnovers. That was quite a frustrating point for you when we were watching the series together. What did Memphis do to create that?
They were dogs, absolute dogs. Not only that, but we got into their mode of playing and trying to go point for point for point for point, and that sort of hurried our offense and forced us into some real stupid mistakes. My food's just here, man.
Yep. We'll see you shortly, buddy.
Back in 2-3 minutes.
Okay, mate. Yeah, well, I believe that Boston will have a look at that series, the Memphis Golden State series, and to a point try to replicate that on defense. Golden State are prone to the turnovers, and it's been shown, so that's something that to look out for. See if Boston take up that game plan defensively. Alright, we've got Steph at the line. So far it's a 6-point game. Oh, Steph missed, but Wiseman with the rebound couldn't do anything with. Marcus Smart for the open 3, unlucky. Nothing going for Steph there. Al Horford with the board. Here we are. Here's Pritchard. Jalen Brown. Now let's get some movement, Boston. What do we got? Jalen's looking for the ball against Clay. Good defense by Clay. Nothing happening there. Pritchard picks up Curry. Oh, Curry nearly got some open space, but he makes that jump shot with the little step back that he's known for. Pritchard bringing the ball up. Out to Marcus Smart. Marcus is looking to make a move against Poole. They've isolated for him. And Marcus Smart unable to get the 2 points. Good defense by Smart against Poole there. And Clay for the open 3. And bang. Boston with the timeout.
And we're back.
You're back, brother. What's for dinner tonight?
So I got some chorizo and cheese croquettes with meatballs.
Ooh, very nice. Is that from an Italian restaurant there?
Yeah.
Very
one
good.
just around the corner.
Very, very good. Oh,
Yeah.
Golden State are out by 9 points at the moment. Clay hit an open 3.
So this is definitely a closer series in Boston.
That's right, that's right. In the first 2 games, Golden State would have had a 20-odd lead by now.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to think virtually this might be a sweep.
Yeah. Can we put some logo?
Do you want to bet on the virtual series?
Bets on?
Do you want to bet on the virtual series?
Yeah.
All right. The bet is if Boston can win 1 game, you have to rock a Celtics logo for 6 months.
Fuck off.
Right now, I have no faith in the virtual Boston squad.
Yeah, but as soon as there's a bet on, you have faith in being able to doctor the settings of it.
That's true. I never thought about that. I could do that, couldn't I? Force a Boston win. So now it's a 40 to 26 game. 14 point lead. 6 minutes to go, or 6:26 in the second. Pritchard, who we were talking about before, he's on.
I'm just so excited for this series.
Sorry.
I'm just so excited for this actual final series.
Oh mate, I can't wait. Al Horford making a move on little Steph there. Mouse in the house.
Mouse. In real life, that would never happen.
Why not?
Steph would never end up with him.
Oh, he might get caught on a switch. You never know.
Not in the post.
What if Boston set a pick in the post? Never say never.
They're going to have to set up landmines.
Oh, you there? Have I lost you? Are you there?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Oops.
That shot by Draymond looked like a lob, but it just went in as a shot.
Exactly.
Marcus Smart with the turnover.
What is Marcus Smart like as an offensive player? Like, What numbers has he put up before?
The last game not the last game, the game 6 he dropped 24 against Miami. But I was watching Skip and Shannon, and Shannon believes when Marcus Smart tries to be the man, it's not a good thing for Boston. They really need him to back off offensively and concentrate more on being the leader defensively. Look, he's the team leader, no doubt. Jason Tatum is their leading scorer and the man to go to, and Jaylen Brown a close second to that. But I believe it was Game 7 where Marcus Smart shot the ball 6 times in a row and just bricked every one. So it's not a good... It really puts Boston out of their offensive flow when he does that. And I remember Shannon saying, Smart believes he's the man, but he's not the man. That's Tatum. And Smart reminds me of Draymond. He's an emotional player. So if someone can get into his head, he forces a lot of turnovers and mistakes.
There's going to be a lot of getting into his head by Draymond. Draymond's going to go after these guys like little Girl Scouts. I
want to see a chippy series. I want to see these guys take it personally. Yeah, tiff it, you elbow me, you're going to cop one back. I want to see that type of series. Because I truly believe the refs are going to let it play out. I truly believe the refs are going to let it play out. Let the chippiness happen.
Yeah, good.
Watch Clay. I reckon he's going to go for a backdoor cut. Oh no. Wiggins playing the two-man game with Wiseman. Nothing going though. Again, Marcus Smart for the 3, but no good. Clay running the ball up, out to Wiggins. Receives the ball back, and with a little thank you dunk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now we're out to 18 points. This is getting very ugly very quickly.
At home, in the Garden.
In the Garden. If I'm not mistaken, I think I see some virtual fans leaving already.
Imagine if they did that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Clay's on fire by the looks of it.
Yep.
The assist. Clay Thompson.
Wiseman with the illegal pick. Let me just skip through this. There we go. We haven't seen a lot of Porter in the virtual series, but he's just come onto the floor now.
Yeah, I can't imagine him being played a lot of minutes throughout this series. Especially blowing them out, mate. blowing them out.
It's a 20-point game. Clay just gets open almost every single time. They've got to stick to him.
At will. At will.
Jason Tatum with the board there, and the long shot. Ooh, he was close. But here we are at halftime, 20-point lead. This is not looking good for Boston. What I've seen in the series so far, there is no chance they're coming back.
Nope.
We'll have a quick look at the stats and the comparison and get into the third quarter.
Clay will be leading the pack.
Okay. Yep, we know that. We got Ernie, Shaq and Kenny. Alright, we don't need to see that. Let's skip through that. Some of these cutscenes you can skip through, some you can't. Alright, here we go. Let me know when the box score comes up and run us through it, mate.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Tatum 14 points, Jaylen Brown 7, Williams 6, Horford 9. Where is their point spread then going? So go further down the roster.
It pretty much ends with Smart there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so not so much happening.
No.
Nothing special happening. That's for sure.
Basically, Tatum is out on an island by himself, and the rest of the team have gone fishing. Let's move over to those pesky Warriors. Run us through that one, mate.
Pesky Warriors with a 20-point lead. That's so pesky. Dominant, you could call it. There you go. 26 points, my boy Clay, at the half.
Yeah.
Jesus, what are we about to witness?
He might be up.
What are we about to witness?
He might be pulling a Jordan and looking at a 60-point game in the Garden.
Could be. And there you go.
What is he shooting from the 3-point? He's 9 of 18 from field goal and 8 of 12 of the 3-point line.
Ooh.
Let's go
8 of 12. Right. That's huge. Let's get into the second quarter. Do
you want to just quickly have a look at the team comparison there?
Yeah, all right.
All right, so Golden State shooting 40% from the field goal range, 31 for Boston. Golden State are 9 of 18 from threes, and Boston are 3 of 13. That's something they're going to have to change, shooting 23%. Free throws, Boston have not had one free throw, so they're going to have to look at drawing some fouls. Points in the paint, they're up 22 to 18, but as we can see, almost every stat is in yellow for Golden State, meaning they're leading that stat line. So that's pretty much the tale of the tape. Let's get back into it. Here we go. This is turning very ugly very quickly. See, Golden State are getting open, getting the open layups, getting the open mid-range and getting the open three-point shots. Boston are just stagnant. They do one or two cuts and then it's just they're stuck in mud.
Yep.
This play seems to be a bit more movement. You got Jason looking to get open there, but it just gets bogged down with their centre dribbling, and that's an easy steal for Golden State. Oh, what a pass from Draymond. check this one out, brother. That was a Magic Johnson light pass.
Yep. Yeah, you see him do that all the time.
Yeah. Okay, there's coming up. You'll see that's a play that Boston need to keep going to, getting open, getting that jump shot, getting that open space, and shooting without a hand in your face. It's funny how we're not having a hand in your face ups your odds.
Yeah, who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk it? Oops.
Here we go, Clay, all open, all by himself, all alone, and does what he does.
The spread gets thicker.
It does.
Oh, Mr. Moo is absolutely hilarious right now, just giving me shit about food.
Is he looking to eat off the plate, is he?
Oh, he's looking to eat anything I can give him. And the eyes, you just can't, you can't deal with the eyes. The look in his eyes is just, talk about guilt tripping.
And I bet you it works every time.
Yeah, every time. That's why he's as fat as he is.
He's a well-fed pooch.
Ooh.
Jason Tatum on 21 points. But he seems to be the lone player.
Yeah.
1 versus 5 at the moment.
I like the fact that you've got you've got a week and a half, or how long have you got?
What's that?
Almost 2 weeks of being able to wear your Lakers jersey again on your profile pic, and then it's going to be taken away from you for it's fantastic.
Well, I've got to, you know, I like to live on the edge.
You don't learn.
I learn. I know what I'm up against. I'm very well aware, but I enjoy the thrill of a bet.
You literally just put the Celtics at the mercy of.
I'm at the mercy. I'm at the mercy of the Celtics.
At the mercy of the Celtics to be as a Laker fan.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, things we do for a laugh.
Good times, good times. Oh, on another note, I haven't had a cigarette all week.
Well done. And how are you feeling for it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling for it?
I think, yeah, better, I guess. I mean, I can't really sort of. Well, no, I can definitely say. I mean, after every cigarette, you don't feel. Let's put it. It's not a Red Bull that you're having.
No.
As a cigarette.
Yep.
I can honestly say that I'm on this vape,
Yes.
which has to do a good job.
Yep.
Still getting the cravings, but just put my vape pen to my mouth.
Yep.
Judith's now 3 weeks on to no cigarettes.
Well done.
So
That's good.
yeah. Yeah.
That's good, man. But you'll notice it in the long run. The longer you go without it, you'll be able to, you'll be able to go for like longer walks or runs or whatever, and just your fatigue level will lower.
Yeah. That's what I think is going to happen as well. I mean, it's obviously a logical conclusion.
Yeah.
After 1 week, I'm like Carly said, you'll be coughing up a lot. I'm coughing up quite a bit, and at certain points of the night, I'll get up and go,
yeah,
really? Okay.
Yep. But that's
a great sign.
That's your lungs regenerating.
Yeah.
That's your lungs getting rid of the toxic sludge from the tar, and that's good, man. I'm proud of you. I mean, you still disappoint me as a Warrior fan, but I'm proud of you on everything else. Let's
get these timeouts out of the way.
Yep, done. Come on, Boston, can we have a miracle comeback in this game?
Bullshit.
Oh, Steph draws a foul. Let's get to the free throw. Let's skip that. What are those? What's Steph wearing? And bang. That's something you cannot keep. Alright, what are we at? 20-point game.
Lovely. Well done, Steffi.
Tatum decides to shoot a three in Draymond's face and did not get the result he wanted. Who would have thought?
Frank Barron.
So tomorrow in real life, what's your point spread? What do you believe they're going to win by? 20 plus?
No. Well, I think they're going to be. Yeah, I'd say 15 points is going to be the spread.
15 points.
Possibly more.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too. I'll be at work, but I'll have it on the computer in the office.
I'm gonna be at work, but I'm gonna be outside myself, trying to keep in. I'll be watching it, but I'll be trying to do everything else but be on the phone.
Oh no, my internet's gone down. Sorry, boss.
Yeah, sorry, boss. Exactly. What?
We're at the 4:27 mark in the third quarter, and it's just getting ugly for Boston right now. From what you've seen in this virtual series, have you got a series MVP picked already? Is that your man, Clay?
Oh, well, it's going to be interesting. I think, what did we see in the first two? Yeah, I think it is Clay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So far.
I think he's led scoring every game so far, hasn't he?
I can't remember what he did in the first one, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, we were talking about just how open he was getting, and it was pretty much every play.
Yeah.
Almost every play.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
Steph with the open jumper and makes good. Steph's on 18 points, so he's shooting at 55% at the moment. And where Golden State are winning on defense in this series, in this virtual series, is
Exactly.
they're forcing Boston into one-on-ones all the time.
Yeah.
Boston are playing into their hands by not cutting, not screening, not moving off the ball. So the ball carrier is forced to go one-on-one. Now in this game, just like in real life, if there's a hand in your face, your odds of making it aren't too good. So there's no finding open space and getting those, easy jump shots, easy layups when you're not covered. That's something that the virtual coach, because this game's finished, so I'd say, here we are, Golden State 3-0 up. Can they do what Cleveland did? We shall see.
Well, a win 4 on the trot. Yeah, you're joking.
Stephen Curry for 3.
Steph Curry's now on fire.
Here we go. White wasting everybody's time.
Yeah. Steph doesn't want to give the ball up. He's looking to make that shot.
Oops.
We got Jason. Nice pass.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Everybody's still working. Every warrior's still working.
Yep. They're just sticking to their man like glue, but it's not the same on the other end. See?
Assist from
Nice pass into the key to Porter. Makes the 2.
Oop.
We have a 28-point game. There we go. That's more like it, Boston, but it's too late for this game. Down to a 25-point game.
25 points, the difference
Yep,
going into the 4th.
the 4th. Golden State are on cruise control right now. Shooting 43%. They're winning both ends of the court, offense and defense.
Wow.
Gary Payton the second.
Gary Payton.
Yep, nice little double. Oh, massive screen on Steph Curry. That's what we like to see. Did you see that?
I just saw it then, yeah.
That was a Debo style screen right there. You got knocked off.
Fuck out! Fuck out!
All right, there's the end of
I
the.
got
All right, let me skip to this. We'll get straight to the fourth quarter and we'll do the team comparison and box score at the end of the game. Way things are going, I think this is going to be a 30 plus, maybe even 40 plus point blowout. Oh, there's a play we haven't seen in the whole series. Is number 11, I believe, for you guys, Lee.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr running the bench. Basically, practice scrimmage for Golden State. He's number 1, not number 11. My apologies.
Number 1.
Is it David Lee?
Damian Lee.
Damian Lee. Okay.
Damian.
Well, it looks like we're in the stage of what they call garbage ball because both teams right now are just throwing up garbage. This is getting very ugly, and I wouldn't blame the fans for leaving. Kuminga. Kuminga draws a foul. Going to the line for 2. Let's fast forward through that. Misses the first. Makes a second. 1 for 2. As we can see on the sideline scoreboards, that's game.
Yeah.
Hashtag is over.
Hashtag thanks for coming.
That's right.
Oh, this is some trash ball now.
Isn't it? It's ugly. It's ugly. It's very ugly. Don't know why Boston are calling. Oh, Warriors calling a timeout.
So Who's on the floor for the Celtics? Any of any note?
They've just made a sub. So Tatum and now Horford are on that I just saw walk onto the court.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys have put your starting five back on too. So we might see a little bit better quality ball. It's the two starting fives. So let's see them battle it out. All right, a bit of movement from Boston. But yeah, that was damn ugly though. The last, would you say 8 minutes was garbage ball.
Yeah.
Steph looking to make some room. Finds Clay. And what up? Bang.
Yeah.
We have an 87-65 game. We're at the 7:57 mark. Jaylen Brown returns the three, returns the favour. Oh, Clay had that open three there, but he chose to pass it up. Lets Wiseman go to work, and it's like nothing there. Easy layup for Wiseman. Now, Mark, if you were in this virtual world, and let's say you're Boston's virtual coach, are there any adjustments you could be making? What would you look to do to, even to get one win out of the series, make it respectable? What would you look to do?
I'd make it egg and spoon races.
Happy sack.
Yep. Egg and spoon races.
Egg and spoon races. All right, there we have it, folks. You heard it first. I still think Golden State would win that too. They're the faster team.
Are they now? Those are the adjustments you'd make. Take it off the court, give everybody a nice big tablespoon and a nice big soup spoon for the Celtics.
Oh no.
To the Warriors, and chicken eggs to the Celtics.
Well, if anyone,
give them a 5 point, give them a 5 second lead.
Yeah. Well, if anyone watching is a Celtics fan, we apologise. Hopefully, in real life, they can make a bit more of a series out of this.
I'm not apologising. This is close to how it's going to go down.
So now you've changed your tune. Oh yeah, this game's really realistic.
Yeah, this is on the money. Celtics turn up for 2 minutes of every quarter, and then they're fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they go to sleep. Oh, Clay's getting double teamed. Out to Steph. We're at the 5:56 mark of the game. $89-73. It was a 16-point game. We were out to 23 at one stage.
Oh, we're out to 25 at one stage.
25, sorry.
Pretty sure it was 25.
Yeah.
Either way.
It's just too easy for Clay. He's in a different league at the moment, and Steph's just feeding him.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite looking forward to starting up the historical league that we were talking about the other day, and when we start it, I think you should pick a team, and I'll pick a team, and we'll see how they go. And we can
So legacy teams?
legacy teams, that's right. So, if you want the 95, 96 Bulls, or if you want to stick with your 17 Warriors, I think I might choose the 2000, 2001 Lakers with Kobe and Shaq. I've also got the 79 Lakers, I believe, with Magic and Kareem. We've got the 85, 86 Celtics. We have... Who else do we have? We've got the 90...
You know what? I saw a simulation, a tournament yesterday, I think it was, and it was each team's best players ever.
That's right, yeah. So
every one of the best Lakers, every one of the best Bulls.
That's right. So that's
and that would have been interesting.
Yeah. So with Chicago, it would have like Michael Jordan, but then they would have all different players throughout their history. Yeah. For the Lakers, I think the Lakers would pretty much dominate that. Would have Wilt starting and Shaq coming off the bench, you know what I mean? Or Kareem starting.
Yeah. I think the I don't know how he ended up doing it, but the last teams were the Lakers versus the Bucks.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm wondering.
The Bucks would have had Kareem in his prime, you see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we know, Kareem the greatest scorer so far. Will LeBron catch him?
Yeah. I wonder if LeBron was actually on that Lakers team. I don't think he would have been because he's not one of the great Lakers yet.
No, I wouldn't call him a great... See, I still regard LeBron as a Cavalier. That's how I look at him.
You think he's going to go down history as a Cav?
Well, he brought them their first title,
Yeah.
People would argue, no, he's a Heat player, but, Dwayne Wade had that team, and, that was a super team, so I would regard LeBron as a Cav.
Points. This is the blowout that we expected.
That's right.
I don't think we did expect it. We still thought. Well, I guess in comparison to the last two game blowouts, 40 points. This was half a blowout.
Yeah.
Still, a clinical breakdown of strategies and the firepower.
I honestly believe for Boston having the crowd as a sixth man would have put up a bigger fight, but I don't know. Their virtual little hearts aren't just in it.
Their virtual talent doesn't rate.
No.
Nothing but bitches.
Virtual Red Auerbach will be rolling over in his virtual grave.
Choking on his virtual cigar.
Yeah. We're down to the last 28 seconds here, folks.
It's over.
It's over. It is over. I just don't know what the Celtics in this virtual series can do. I've seen nothing that they can go to. They can lean on this. They can, they haven't won any matchup. They've been outplayed on both ends of the court, and they're just playing into the Warriors' hands. It's ugly to see. Here we go, down to the last 24 seconds. Steph gonna rub it in, and he does. What a play! What a play by Steph. Here we are, down to the last second.
Still playing one-on-one with 4 Warriors watching the game.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's game 3. So let's just quickly go to the box score and the team comparison, and I'll get you to run us through it. We'll start off with the team comparison. Let me know when that's in front of you, mate.
Okay. This is going to be a lopsided affair on behalf of the Warriors, as it is. Look at that. All of the yellow versus all of the white on the other side. You've got 98 plays 77, 40% from fields versus 32. 3-pointers, 14 versus 11.
Yep.
Not bad.
That's not too bad.
Fast break points. Points in the paint. Yeah, it was very close. Bench points. 11 extra bench points. Assists versus defensive rebounds was very close. Steals and blocks all on the Warriors side. Time of possession. So, I mean, the biggest lead was 29 points, man.
Yeah, yep. And
29 points. They never looked back.
And again, we spoke about it 2 games ago, where Boston was shooting more threes more field goals than Golden State, and they have done again tonight, but they just cannot get there. They cannot, and it's all to do with forcing the shot, not getting open, and playing one-on-one ball, which is not going to get it done in this virtual league.
Yeah.
So let's have a quick look at the box score. And we'll start off with Boston here. Jason Tatum.
Because that's the one we've got a bit of. Okay.
Yeah, Jason Tatum on 32 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And from there, it's a big drop. Now, Jaylen Brown, he's got 13 boards. Great effort, but only 13 points. He needs to show up for Boston for him to have any chance. Al Horford with 10 points and 12 assists. Sorry, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's go to the Warriors, and this is going to be quite interesting. Clay with almost a 40-point game, 7 rebounds. You can take it from here, brother.
Yep, just going to wait until it kicks in. Ooh, Clay had a scorcher, 38.
Yep.
And there you go. And then Curry on 21 and a decent spread. So
yep.
How many assists? So that's the beauty of Curry. You don't get too much credit for assists until you look at overall accolades of the team.
Yep.
So 13 assists, 21 points, 5 rebounds. Yeah, that's just brilliant basketball. That's what you call a leader that doesn't need the accolades.
That's right. It's been a great series for Golden State. It's been an easy series for Golden State at the moment, which hopefully in the real world it's not going to happen. But anything can happen in this league. It's a make or miss league, as they say.
Yeah. It's going to be a whitewash.
So we'll be ending it here tonight. But Mark, your pick for the next game in the virtual series?
Oh, of course, the Warriors by 25.
Warriors by 25.
And Warriors by 25. Let's see how it goes another time. And tomorrow morning, I guess I'll give you a call as soon as it starts playing. If it's not, if you're not watching it with me, I know you'll be hiding, because this is going to be the telltale sign of a Celtics team that are out of their depth.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll definitely be, when the real game is finished and when Mark and I tee it up, we'll definitely be covering that game on here. So if anyone's watching, we would like to have you join us, and away we go.
Yeah.
All right, my brother, we'll call that a night. You have a fantastic evening, and we shall reconvene tomorrow. All right, buddy, have a good night.
Okay. See you, mate.
See you, mate.